What's up, YouTubers, market participants, and day traders? You just stumbled upon my channel where I'm going to review my day trades daily. So if you're new to the game, you're struggling to make money, and you got a small account, you found your boy. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Definitely join the family because AKA Will the Wise, AKA Will the Market, and AKA your boy are here. Let's jump into these trades. All right, what's up, YouTubers, market participants, and day traders? Your boy is back, and we had a successful day. In this video, I want to highlight profit rule, let the last contract, or the last contract rule, right? So, what is the last contract rule? We'll get into that. Starting off here, we did Baba, Coin, Disney, Palantir, and 2 SPY trades. So, I went 3 for 6, 3 losing trades, 3 winning trades, 50%, batted 50%, got 106 on the day. Count is now at 1,420. I started the day off with 1331, right? So divided by 5. So each position I roughly won around 266, and that's with the add component, right? So 2 contracts, then the add should give me around 266. I would say that's a fair position size. So first off, first trade, Baba got me here. It was a fake out to the upside. I entered on 953, which was this red candle that pulls back here, in here. That wasn't my main reason for entry. My main reason for entry is this solid green bar here. Look at this solid green bar pushing up through 200 moving average and getting all the way up here, being the strongest bar in the first part of the day, and then the last part of the day. It's the last part of the day, it's the first part of the day. So the strongest bar present, right? And you got it above all yesterday's data, and busting through the 200 moving average. It's a go. So I jump in. I should have jumped in at the end of this candle, but I didn't see it till later. So I jumped in the next candle, this one, which wasn't the worst, right? The worst would have been if I would have jumped in up here when it was green, and then it reversed on me. Then I would have got even a terrible fill. But I remember getting in kind of maybe right here, around here where it was green in here. So I still did that because this pullback still stayed in the upper portion of this move, right? Upper portion of that move. So get in here with 2 contracts at 88 bucks, so that was 176. So I still had room to add, which was perfect. I did not add on this contract, and that was good because I was very, very close, but I was like, let me see how this candle closes, right? And the candle did not close above the red, and that was my first sign of, all right, this might not work. And then sure enough, boom, breaks down, boom, hits my stop right here, because I put it kind of towards the bottom of this bar because this bar was so extended. I could have went down more, but the bar itself was already extended, and I didn't really want to move my thing down here. I would have just ended up losing more money, right? So when it's not working, cut it loose, or if it hits your stop, just let it go. So it hit right there, boom, out, take my 76 loss. Let's move on. Next trade was Coin. This was just my error. I bought a put, so I'm betting the stock goes down. That's what I bought, but I knew I wanted it to go up, right? So I bought the wrong contract saying it's gonna go down. And then I enter here. It was perfect entry too, because there was only 4 seconds left in this candle, so I entered perfectly in here. And then I got stopped out literally the next candle, and I was like, wait, why did I just get stopped out? And then I realized, oh, bro, you bought a put. I bought puts, so I was banking on it going, basically that makes money if it goes down. But it went straight up, and I lost that. So That hurt because this, instead of losing $50, I should have been in here with my stop down here at the 200, and that's why I wanted the position in the first place, because we hit the 200 and this reversed, so the big red had no follow through, and I was like, okay, let's try this candle with this being my stop. And I tried it and it worked. It gave me 3 bars of profit, but I had the wrong contract. You have no, I mean, honestly, I should have, as soon as it filled me in the next 5 seconds, I should have just bought a call. I might consider that next in the beginning, because I made a small little silly mistake, cost me. I got upset and I just looked away. And then what really made me upset and what made me hesitant is this next move. When it comes down into this support, I see this and I see it break here. I should have been jumping in right here once it confirmed that we are going lower. Like right here, I should have just jumped in. Whatever the contract price was at this point, boom, get in. And then that would have been mine. So this mistake made me hesitant, made me freeze up, made me just not want to look at coin anymore, because I ruined it for myself, right? So got to get over that. Should have flipped long here, boom boom, took that right here, flipped short, took that. But is what it is. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Let's go ahead and move on to the next. All right, Disney, not enough strength. So Disney played with my emotions all day. It had perfect though. This is yesterday's data, right? Then we get above it with this candle, but then it pulls back. So then I was watching this and it pulled back, and I was like, okay, that's not strong enough. I go away, I look away, I'm doing other stuff. And then I see this candle shoot up and go past the high, and I'm like, oh, okay, we could go off to the races. So I jump in a little late, 2 minutes into the next bar. And that's kind of okay, because I'm pretty sure it was down here somewhere, so I got the contracts for a little bit of a discount. Then I added perfectly with 30 seconds left in this bar right here, and I was like, okay, we're well over it. 30 seconds left on a 5-minute bar. I hope it doesn't pull back too much, right? So I add, and then this little push right here was nothing. This little push and reversal that you can see, big red, big green. Sorry, I'm not gonna try to draw over it. Big green, indecision, big red, equal size red. So basically, it was a reversal. So so my stop was here. I kept my stop here and I let it go all the way till here, where I got stopped out at 11.40 for 57 cents, when I should have stuck to the rule. When you add, what do you do when you add? I gotta move my new stop up to here. So technically, this is where anywhere in here I should have had my stop violated, and I should have lost less money than I did over here, saving me some money here. So definitely broke a rule here. When you add, you gotta move your stop up, because you don't really want it to reverse at that point when you add and you're adding at a higher price. Because this here, I added here at a higher price, the 76 over the 69. So I should move my stop up to protect myself, right? Nonetheless, it was all pretty good. Only had 7% profit here, so I didn't take profit. Yeah, that was that trade. Good loss overall, but could have been way better. Gonna go ahead and jump over to Palantir. So my first win of the day, and honestly should have been my best win of the day. I mean, it is technically one of them, but I should have knocked this one out the park. There's a lot of reasons why, but let's go ahead and jump into the trade. So here's yesterday's data. We're all down here. We get this candle up. This candle didn't give me anything. This candle is where I said, all right, boom, we got a nice 5-minute juicy candle over the moving averages, from the 8 over the moving averages. I was late to the party, 20 seconds. I bought into this next candle in 20 seconds. It did pull back on me. Had my stop down here, so it didn't violate my stop though. Pulled back on me. Then as it was coming back up, I do remember this taking over this high and buying in the last seconds, 8 seconds. It looks like in 8 seconds it did pull back, but I had nothing to worry about because the next candle just shot up and then it shot past it. So I was like, okay, we're in the clear. And then I sell here 59, sell here at 59.58. Those contracts I could have held. I think getting rid of one at 59 was okay. And then another one at 58. Those are just too close together. I like the 65. I take the 65 one pretty well. And then I get out at 69 and 77 for profit here. So this should have been the last contract bar by bar rule, right? So I should have had my last contract in here. As I'm going up, my stop's here. Last contract here. I'm seeing all this happen. This candle closes. Okay, let's hang out right here. This candle forms, it gets juicy. All right, that's a good candle. Let's hang out here. This candle forms, it gets juicy. It comes down here, it's probably scaring me, but I haven't hit my stop yet. Then this candle finishes, I'm right here. This candle goes up, shoots up. I probably am like, oh man, I want my profits, I want my wins. Shoots back, comes back here, doesn't violate this, I'm still in the play. This next candle goes up, shoots up, and then I'm like, oh, well, would you look at that? I'm back up here to these highs. Do I take profit again? I would hope that I would say no, right? I need to get into better of this rule and say, nope, not taking it there. This candle closes, put my stop there. This candle pops up and shows out. Then I should have been like, okay, at the end of this candle, I should have been hanging out in here. I could have hanged out here at the bottom or in the middle, but probably the bottom would have been perfect. And then I would have gotten stopped out here, letting my stop take me out and not me reaching for my profits, but letting my stop say, all right, this is it. This is where that last contract's gonna go. These contracts ended up getting up to $140. So imagine I have 6 contracts. Imagine if all of these were at 100s. All these sells here I got at 100, and 100 was right at this. It started to hit $100 in profit right in here. So arguably my first 2 sells were these 2 sells had to be the plus 20%, right? I can't let the 20% get away from me. So when I sold 2 there, that was a third of my position. I should have waited. I could have definitely been a little bit more patient with this trade, because then if I would have at least hit the other 2 contracts here in the hundreds, that would have been beautiful. And then the last one at 130, oh man, such a massive play. Did not handle it well. Could have been way better, right? So that was the Palantir and me breaking my last candle rule or last contract rule, right? And unfortunately, it's gonna happen again. So SPY here on this trade is a peekaboo low. So what I say is a peekaboo low is this candle made a low, but it made it on a green bar. So bam, this candle made a low of the day, but then it was on a green candle. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe it's a little fake out. So I enter in right at 2 seconds left for this bar. Then this candle just shoots up and I take my 20% first off the bat, and then I take my 30% right here. And the reason I get out of here so quickly is because, yeah, we hit the moving averages. The moving averages in a downward trend that we just established is take profit area. It's a quick scalp. I shouldn't have even been trying to focus this. When I took the reversal downward is where I should have just put all my money in, because I knew that that was going to be the stronger trend, because this candle just didn't come out of nowhere. There was oil news, right? So the oil nudes came in, shot it down, and it was respected from the 8 moving average. That's very key, right? Because once we get into the next trade, you're going to see why that is key. So this is the next trade, back today low. So I take an entry here on this candle once I see that this is the green, this is the latest green. Once we go right past this one, I jump in. 2 contracts, 114 each. I jump in right there, boom. It goes down. Here is where it had a green in the beginning of this 5-minute candle. It was green and then it reversed and went red. That's when I should have punched in my add contract, because I didn't add to this play. I should have added. Should have, boom, punched the add to this trade. Then we hit new lows at the same time. I got out here at the new low, which was a good 20%. Then I got my last contract out here. What did I do wrong again? I should have had the last contract rule in place, right? And the reason also why this was so easy to see that I should have seen it earlier was when this first move was born, when this first power bar was born, it came from the 8 moving average. So this light blue line. So look how price action just follows this light blue line. Hits it and just keeps getting rejected, right? So my entry was good there. I saw that, but I didn't realize it till later that, hey, I was just in a power trend. I should have waited a lot longer and could have gotten more aggressive on this bar. So totally didn't handle that well. I was on gold. I was on gold today. I was on freaking gold with 2 of my positions, and you know, I let the small wins get to me, right? Because I did have two losing days, so I just wanted some wins, you know, and I gotta focus on not snatching at those wins, because like we said before, right? Last contract rule, this comes into play, I hang out here. This bar comes into play, I hang out here. This bar comes into play, I hang out here. This bar comes into play, I hang out here. This bar comes into play, I hang out here. So I at least get stopped out right here. So whatever the price is of the contract here, that's where I get stopped out at. What price would that have been? I don't know. At the time of this recording, each of these contracts are at $300 right now. $300 for both of these contracts right now. So this probably maybe would have given me like 250 maybe, or 250, 220, 220 or something like that. But gotta stick to consistency. And the last rule for the last contract is follow your boy Brooke. It's gonna take me to the promised land. Yup. All right. Last but not least, the lesson of the week is stick to the 5-minute chart. Took no trades on the 2-minute, never probably going back to the 2-minute. Just until I've mastered the 5-minute, I won't go back to the 2-minute. So looking to have this completed by tomorrow, and never revisiting the idea of 2-minute chart until I am super profitable. But then why even mess with the 2-minute then at that point, right? So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.